So today we're going to be talking about something that two agents did when we had Tidewaters, which made it so that their appraisals came in at value. So first off, what is a Tidewater? A Tidewater with a VA loan is issued if the appraiser thinks the house is going to come in under value. So they don't tell us what it's going to come in at. They don't tell us what the sales they're looking at. They just say, hey, heads up, this is going to come in low. So the first one, they issued the Tidewater and we reached out to the listing agent, and the listing agent provided comps, okay? Comparable sales, which is what we're always asking them to do. Now, what was great about this listing agent is that when she priced the property, when she accepted the offer, she'd actually done all her homework up front, so she was prepared for this. She did not accept an offer that was never gonna appraise. She accepted an offer based in reality. So she provided comps, the appraiser reviewed them, and guess what? It came in at value, right? The appraiser must have been missing something. We don't know what comp he was missing because they don't tell us anything except they think it's going to come in low, but crisis averted, came in at value, which is great. We do see that. Now, this other one, the appraiser's supposed to issue Tidewater, and I don't know if this was a new VA appraiser or what, he didn't. And so we had Maria, who I always joke is my drill sergeant, just pounding it. You didn't issue Tidewater because he just hit us with a low appraisal. We're like, whoa, where's the heads up, buddy? No response. So we're going through the appraisal. We sent it to the buyer's agent, and she's looking at it, and she's also the listing agent, and I'm like, look, you go through it with a fine-tooth comb, see if there's any problems. Are they missing comps? What's wrong? She's like, Jen, it's just there's something wrong. You know, these comparable sales, they're so much smaller. And I'm like, what? I'm like, but wait a second. I'm like, the square footage on this, on the report says it's 1,300 square feet. She's like, no way, Jen, it's 1,656. And all the comps were based off of 1,300 square feet. So we looked at the appraisal in more depth, and in the sketch, the appraiser actually had 1,656, whatever it was, square feet. But on the page where he had done the comparable sales, for some reason, it was 1,300. Now, what I can see happen sometimes is these appraisers, they're all so busy right now. They've been busy for 18 months plus. Everyone is running at 100 miles per hour and they're exhausted. So there are mistakes made. And I think in this case, you know, a lot of times they'll have a template and he didn't fix one box. Yeah, and that changed all the comps, it changed all the data, it changed everything. So you want to really have, if your realtor's not doing it, you guys want to go through it with a fine-tooth comb with your realtor, push your realtor to do it. Because as the lender, I don't know everything about the house. My job is to secure the money. My job is not to know the house inside and out. That is what the realtor's job is. So it's very important that you're working with someone that will go through it. So in this case, she's like, yeah, this is a problem. And I'm like, okay, let's take it to VA. Because if an appraiser is non-responsive, or if the appraiser turns in a low appraisal and we think they're wrong, even after a Tidewater, we can still debate it. We can still ask for reconsideration of value through VA. Of course, with the veteran or active duty member's permission. We never do that without permission. But in this case, you know, it was a factual error and the borrower wanted the house. He's like, yeah, of course, get it fixed. I want this house. You know, we want it to be fair. So we reached out to VA. It took about 7 days, but we ended up with an appraisal that came in, and lo and behold, it's at value. So the key thing about this video is that our appraisals coming in low. Yeah, they are pretty much across the country. I don't have any pockets where I feel like it's a slam dunk, the appraisal is going to come in. I don't talk to many realtors who are confident appraisals are going to come in. I talk to very few listing agents that are confident on appraisals, you know, because I'll have the conversations, we'll be talking and they'll be like, well, could they come up 20K if it doesn't appraise? And I'm like, well, how much are you thinking it's going to appraise at? And they're like, I have no idea. Yeah, so we're in a very uncertain market, but the key is going to be, if your appraisal comes in low, if there's a Tidewater, you know, we really want the agents to have comparable sales to explain why they accepted that value. And if the appraisal comes in low, you want to make sure everything is checked. Is it correct? Are the bed and bath count checked? Is everything correct? And it's not because the appraiser's against you or they're a bad person. From what I'm seeing with the workload these people have had over the last 18 months, I don't know how much longer it is livable. Seriously, like these appraisers have been running at full pace for so long with no break, and there is no break in sight. So they are going to make errors. And if they make errors, we can get them corrected. So just know that's a possibility. It is not because it's a VA loan, okay? Whether it's VA or conventional, I have the same appraisal issues. It's just with conventional, I don't get the Tidewater head up. So questions, comments, as always, I am licensed in 46 states to do mortgages. So if you need a mortgage, if you need a VA mortgage, that is what I'm here for. Thanks for watching.